In this video, I'm going to talk to you about duplicating views. Once you've created a model, you do not have to redraw the elements at different scales or copy them so that they can be used on more than one sheet. Instead, you can duplicate the required views and modify them to suit your needs. Right, with regards to duplication, what we need to do is we need to be in the view up here, and then we use this command here, duplicate view. Now when we click down on it, we've got duplicate view with detailing, and duplicate as a dependent. I'll go through each of these stages one after the other. The very basic one would be this first one, duplicate view. Now just before we do this, let's just have a look down here. As you can see in this particular view, we've got our layout, but we've also got the annotation text, which is all of these labels associated with the duct and the grills and the air handling unit, etc. Now if we apply just duplicate view, all it will do is duplicate the actual model, the 3D model. It won't duplicate any of the annotation. So if we click on this, we now get 01 mechanical plan copy, and as you can see, there's no text compared to what we had on this one. So if we look at the same item, and we can tell it's the same item by, if we click on this, you can see it shows up in both. So that's just a duplicate view. It doesn't duplicate any text, any annotative text. Now if we go back to here and we say duplicate view but with detailing, what that means is we're going to copy this and we're going to copy the text. So now obviously we've got copy 1, so this is copy 2. We've now got the same item but the text as well. So again, we've got copy 2, copy 1 and the original. So if we zoom in on this air handling unit, we can prove that it's all the same item. So if we go back to the original, and you can see it's all the same item. So downside to duplicating with detailing is that if we were to change the name of this item, because it's a this will be a tag associated with the equipment, this will change. But if we were to have just straightforward annotative text such as this, labeling, or whether it be with a label pointing to something, and we've got items like this, when these are copied across in the detailing, if we change it here, it's not going to change it in the other views. The only things that would change would be the likes of the annotative text associated with the equipment, because it's the equipment that's changing, not the text. So if we click on this, here, type mark. So if we change this to 10 and click apply, you can see it changes the text in both of these, because the text is to do with the equipment, not to do with just the normal annotative area. This stuff wouldn't get copied across or changed, so you have to be careful with the notes that you put in when you're detailing duplicate with detailing. Now if we look at this third option, duplicate as a dependent. Now if you remember back from a previous video, when I talked about cropping this area here, and we talked about showing what these areas are. On this size plan we have obviously broken down into different views, one for this wing, one for this wing, one for this core area, and then other areas, and broken it down. So what we've got, and as you can see here, we've got the master plan, which is this one, the bold one, which is what we've got, which is all of these areas, and then we've got the individual areas based on this. And what this means is that when we're working, we would work on this master plan and we'd put all our content in so we can see everything all at a glance, and we can even label it, etc. Now when we duplicate with dependent, what it means is we get these additional views like what we've got here, these ones. It includes the text, but it also means that what we change will change all of these views as well, including the text, because it's like taking a screenshot of just this area. So anything we do on the master plan will show up in here, including all of the text. Same as if we were in one of these views and we change the type of this item and go back, you can see it's changed to here. It's all related to one another, so as the name suggests, it's dependent. So when we change the master, all these other views change, and it's how we can break it down so as these views will fit onto our drawing sheets, because obviously we can't put the whole building on in a scale that's big enough for us to see it all in detail. We want to be able to see these in detail, so we need to break it down and show it at the correct scaling.